Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Morgan. What's up, what's up, what's up? First of all, I just want to say, excuse my backdrop. I'm not in my room. I'm in my daddy's man cave, and I just had to do what I had to do. There's no space on my floor for ironing anything out because all of my school stuff is on the floor. And it's just a lot going on right now, so please excuse my background, and y'all probably will see this for my dorm room haul, so yeah. But anyways, getting into the topic of this video today, I'm going to be doing a hair review, and this hair is from the brand Klaiyi hair. So I'm just gonna, have y'all get into this hair real quick. Tease. Don't mind my closure. Yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. Okay, so I've divided it up into a couple of sections that I want to talk about on this hair. First things first, I got that. If I say one more time, I'm gonna like punch myself in the face. But anyways, I got the lengths 18, 20, 22, and a 16-inch closure. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is how low the 18-inch goes. Sorry, I'm trying to like get everything. And this is like my shortest length is right here, my 16-inch. So yeah, those are the lengths that I got, and this is how the lengths look on me. I am 5'3", so yeah. So yeah, this video is not sponsored, by the way. I paid for this hair with my own coins, y'all. So this is going to be my honest 110,000% view, because I know when I was researching, I wasn't trying to hear no paid sponsor reviews, and I know like with buying hair off AliExpress, even the reviews that are under the pictures, a lot of those companies will pay customers to leave them 5 stars, and that's just tea. That's just tea all shades. So that's mainly why I took my time when researching these vendors, because I think I'm looking into the, that's mainly why I took my time when I was researching vendors, because I wanted to make sure that this was legit, because a company could have hella good reviews but half of those are paid for. So I'm here to give y'all the real tea on Klaiyi hair. So that's just it, period. Okay, so as far as the price for this hair, like I said, I got 3 bundles and a closure, and my longest length was 22 inches, and I paid $129. It was originally $139, but I ended up getting a $10 off coupon code. I don't know where the coupon code came from, but yeah, I ended up paying $129, and I think that's a super good price for, first of all, 3 bundles, and with my longest length being 22. So yes, and let me tell you, when I do anything, when I make any type of purchases, I'm a research type person. Like, I will go through every single review, I will go through every single vendor, compare prices, make a Venn diagram. So literally, I would say I researched curly hair for 2.5, almost 3 weeks. So this is the hair that I came up with. That's the price I paid, $129. Obviously, being that I bought this hair from AliExpress, you could get hair that's cheaper, but I wanted hair that at least had some good quality to it. So that is why I chose to go with Klaiyi hair. So as far as shipping goes, personally, I feel like all the vendors on AliExpress have the same shipping rate. I haven't came across a vendor or a review that had shipping that was over 5 days, but I ordered this hair on a Saturday morning and I got it on a Wednesday. So, and you can include, I don't think Sundays count in the shipping day either. I don't even know if Saturdays count, because I don't think my hair shipped out until Monday. So I ordered it Saturday and it got here Wednesday. So 10 out of 10 for shipping. let's just get into the hair itself. I have in deep wave. I don't know if I said that. And I like deep wave. I do. I honestly prefer curly hair, but I do like this hair. As far as shedding, does this hair shed? My hair does shed, but don't let that discourage you, only because I made a wig out of this hair and it was like my second time making a wig. So I fucked my bundles up and I had to cut my bundles, so my hair does shed a lot. I feel like it's partially like the hair sheds on its own because it is curly hair, and curly hair is going to shed regardless. You're not going to find any hair on the face of the planet where your bundles don't shed. So it does shed, but mine probably sheds a little bit more than yours would if you don't cut your bundles. So I can't really speak too much on the shedding aspect, but yeah. And as far as tangling on this hair, I would give it like a 6 out of 10 because the hair does tangle, especially in the nape of my neck. Like if I probably, like, let's see, yeah, like it's tangled back there. It's tangled. It, yeah, it tangles in the back of my neck. That's pretty much the only place it tangles. Even if like I'm never really running my hands through my hair, mainly because this is curly hair and I don't know, I don't run my hand through my hair. So like if I tried to, I could, but I'm not gonna do that for too much because it's gonna make my hair big like it already did. So yeah, the only place I really have problems in tangling is in the back of my neck. And like I said, this is a wig unit, so I don't sleep with it. I rarely do sleep with it. I take it off and put it on my wig stand every night, so it still sheds regardless. I mean, not sheds, but it still does tangle regardless. So there is that. Another thing that I want to say about this hair does act like funny with me. Today is a really good hair day, but as far as like the pattern and the texture, like sometimes I feel like I'm getting different hair every day. Like today the hair looks good. Some days it looks, I don't know, like the pattern of the curls is just like, it varies to me, and I think it varies on how you style your hair. So like today, I wet my hair with a spray bottle. And I put Eco Styler gel, and I took Got To Be sprayed, and I rubbed it in the palm of my hands, and I put it throughout the curls because I wanted to maintain like this wet look, kind of. Like I said, it's gotten big because I was just running my hand through my curls and it is the end of the day. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far, but the curls are really, really pretty. I personally don't like how they like clump together like that. I don't know, I don't like that. I need my curls to be separated. So yeah. And another thing I will say about this hair, which I notice with a lot of hair companies, is that the closure texture and the bundle textures are different. But the thing that I noticed is the ends of the closure. Like I said, today is a good hair day, so it's trying to be cute on camera, which I mean, I guess that's what it's supposed to do. But the ends of the closure will get frizzier, like literally like this. Like my everyday curly routine for this hair is I wet it, I put some foam, I put some styling gel that doesn't have a lot of hold but it has moisture, and then I put some Eco Styler gel on it. And y'all know Eco Styler gel has a good hold. I use the Max 10, and the closure will literally frizz up like within 5 minutes. So that is something that's a little annoying, but in my opinion, it's not really a deal breaker. And speaking of the closure, I did like the closure. Like I said, when I made this wig, this was like my second wig that I had ever constructed as far as like plucking, just constructing a closure, period, and doing all of that. I did not bleach the knots on this closure. My closure is looking really busted and disgusted, so let's just not come for it. I did not bleach the knots on this closure. I just took some of the Sally Hansen spray tan thing on that. So, and I use my face powder. So I didn't bleach the knots on the closure, so I can't say if it takes to bleach well on the knots. But the density of the closure, it was pretty good. It wasn't too thick where I was like, oh my gosh, but it also wasn't too thin. So that was good, especially for me being like new to customizing closures, because this is pretty much like the first closure that I really like customized, so it wasn't that bad. I will say that I find myself over plucking a lot with this closure. Like, it's very easy to over pluck, so take that how you want. Like I said, the density is like in the middle. Like, it's not a lot of hair, but it's not like it's thinning out. But I just cut my lace when I feel like I've overplucked. Like, I'm probably gonna have to cut my lace again because it's just too much lace coming out, showing out. So yeah, so my overall opinion of this hair, I would give this hair an 8 out of 10. I think it doesn't get a full 9 or 10 out of me is because I just don't prefer deep wave texture. I think I just prefer curly texture. So that's just my personal opinion. As far as this hair being high maintenance or not, I don't think it's high maintenance at all, especially for me, because I'm someone who is very like neglectful of hair. Like, I just take this wig off, throw it off. Like, I just take it off, throw it off. Sometimes I just throw it back on. And I use got to be freeze blast spray for like my edges and like taming this down. So pretty much once I put the got to be freezing spray on my head, it's already how I like it. My baby hairs are already how I like it. So when I take the wig off, I can just put it back on, put a little bit of water, and it's good to go. So for me, the maintenance is about like an 8 out of 10. And I don't find myself, like, I don't have to wet this hair every day and detangle it like every day, but at the same time I'm not wearing it 24/7, so that is something you need to be mindful of. If you're balling on a budget, if you're broke and bougie like me, I highly recommend this hair. The cons definitely outweigh the pro. You will definitely get your money's worth. Another thing that I forgot to mention is how thick the bundles were. For me to have gotten a 22-inch bundle, which, you know, the longer the length, the thinner the bundle. This hair is pretty thick. This is all of the hair pulled up to the front. And I don't think that I use all 3 bundles. I probably have like a little like bits and pieces left, so I pretty much use all of them, but not all of them. So yeah, the bundles are thick. It does shed, but I also did cut the weft, so be mindful of that. My only tangling issues are in the nape. Everywhere else it does not tangle. It's definitely not like super high maintenance hair, and the price is a 10. Okay, I give it a 10 out of 10. So yes, I will leave the link down to the hair that I got, and I'll include some pictures, questions. If you're trying to get a wig, you know, hit me up. So peace out, Girl Scouts. Okay, I'm done, y'all. Bye. Bad bitch, baby, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest.